In this service interval, we're gonna tell you something about a great underwater video setup for beginners, which is also budget friendly.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Daisy, Dive Monster Jr.
And I'm Rudy, Dive Monster Senior. So let's get straight to it, because there's a reason behind we have all these little underwater videos on our channel.
So it all started when I actually got certified, and I basically forced him for my birthday to get back into the water, because
I wasn't diving for quite some while, and yeah, Miss Dive Monster Jr. did the right thing.
I took him out from his dry land and brought him diving for my birthday, and of course it's like a great memory, like him getting back into the original dive monster getting back underwater. So I told him, hey, let's make videos of it, and that's how we decided to make a small little setup which we will be sharing to you. So for this simple budget-friendly underwater video setup, what do we need?
Well, guess what? Here's the secret of all underwater videos. You need a camera, and that's where for many the problem starts. Underwater cameras, you just can't throw your cell phone in the water. Yes, there are plastic housings and even some funny plastic bags for your cell phone, but trust me, it just doesn't work. And that is not good enough for what we wanted to keep our memories on. Therefore, I went first online, did a little bit of research because I had no clue what to buy, and well, ended up with
a GoPro, you know, the best action camera you need, and basically the only thing you need when taking videos underwater.
Of course, there are plenty of different cameras which may be recommended on underwater channels or video channels in general. There's fantastic action cameras out there. The reason why I got to the GoPro was simply it was A, available in 𝒂𝒑, B, you get an underwater housing for it, C, and that's the most important thing, it's a kind of idiot proof for people like me. I need that point and shoot stuff. I click a button and it has to roll, it has to look good.
And that's actually one of the good things about the GoPro, because it's actually saturated, so it's perfect for underwater. And it's great for me because I have shaky hands and it has stabilizer.
The best stabilizer in the world, and that is another amazing thing. It has a great stabilization technique, so you can use it on land, you can use it underwater, and it naturally always takes a little bit your shaky hands. In my age, when you start having Parkinson, it just takes that shakiness completely away. Underwater it's getting even easier because with the water you have more resistance, so the shaky is more in slow motion.
So the GoPro we actually use all the time is the GoPro Hero 7 Black. It is awesome, it is everything you need to know.
And it's important to use the black because that has that great stabilization technique. It's already 2 years old and there's now the 8 and the 9 out there. Now, why we still use the black Hero 7 is simple, it has all we want. The Hero 8 is not that much of an improvement that it verifies actually the money it costs. And the Hero 9, which I would love to have because it has a front display, costs just too much money for me right now and is hardly available in the Philippines. Why you get the Hero 9, the underwater case is simply not here. And I don't want to use that cheap Chinese thingies.
You want a GoPro, a real GoPro for underwaters, because, you know, leaking.
Why you want a case for the GoPro is pretty simple. It is original waterproof, but trust me, if you open all that things all the time and close it, put the battery out, you have moisture, fat, sand, everything on there, and your O-ring will sooner or later be worn out, while with the case you have just that safety. This is fantastic and goes down to, I have no idea, 50 or 60 meters, and if you take good care of it.
It actually lasts pretty long.
And other than this brilliant underwater videos, which you can see here all the time, they are all made with a setup of just the GoPro underwater. No lighting, no nothing, and the case. It also makes incredible good photos. It makes fantastic selfie shots. So you can change the setting with one button underwater, that it goes from video to photo or even time-lapse. And that's all you want. You may want to ask what that GoPro Hero 7 cost. Well, it's a 2-year-old camera. You get a good used one easily for around 10,000 peso, which is $200. You shouldn't pay more for it. I recommend actually a new case, just to be on the safe side, and therefore you are set up to go on easy dives, go snorkeling, go on some great action adventures, and can make fantastic videos. Now this case is already 2 years old. One of the important things when you have it underwater and frequently use it and have it long lasting is that you take good care of it. And that's pretty simple, because there's just this little O-ring where you have to take care that it's clean, and you can use that little silicone loop which lasts forever. Don't use too much. I see very bad advices in some videos. You really just need a little bit to keep the O-ring nice and moist, and it seals perfect. It seals perfect, and it will last for a long time. For 2,500 peso and let's say 100 dives, we're talking about 25 peso per dive we invested to have our GoPro safe underwater for a long time.
Of course, there are other cameras out there which you can use for taking videos underwater. Let us know in the comment section below which you actually prefer for an easy setup.
If you go underwater, it's important you can't keep your GoPro in your hand, so you need a little bit of device where you put your GoPro with the casing. The cheapest opportunity, and it really costs something like $5 to $10 only, is that little floater.
Ooh.
That's perfect for snorkeling, perfect for little camera shots, and well, I'm not supposed to say that, but if you have two floaters, it's not battery operated, but you still can give one to your girlfriend or wife. When you are out diving, she can use it. However, make sure after usage you clean it properly. And right now, in times of Corona, it should be pretty simple. You should have enough sanitizer, or she should have enough sanitizer at home, that you actually can sanitize the used floater. Floater it was.
Floater, of course.
Floater.
Floater.
Anyway, this is a great start, which is budget friendly. So we're talking about a 10,000 peso camera, which you just have to spend for decent quality, 2,500 peso housing, and a 200 peso floater, which works both perfect for some beautiful snorkeling, diving, beach and water adventures.
Now, if you want to level up your setup, you can also use a selfie stick, and it's actually great for diving, especially this type, because it is a twist and it's a twist and pull, which is great because it doesn't have those locks. So if you get sand on the locks, it's hard to adjust. Well, this is literally just, see, just twist and pull. And this is also great when you have like cages or kind of like small little caves. You can just poke through with the stick and not disturb aquatic life. Unlike when you're having a big setup, you can't, just bang it over the entrance. And
I admit I really miss that. I really miss diving with a selfie stick, because by now we upgraded and we talk about some easy light settings and a little bit bigger light settings in one of our next surface interval episodes. But I missed that little thing because we did some great shots and now we don't reach that anymore. And those kind of things you also get it for 500 to 1,000 pesos or 10 to $20. Make only sure that it is actually waterproof, that you can use it in salt water, and if you just rinse it after floating water, after fresh water, after the dive, it lasts forever. It's really a great little device and has earned its money already multiple times.
And of course, if you are, just literally just a GoPro and action cam, it actually has this case, which you can also put on your selfie stick or monopod, whatever. And you can use that around to, like walk around during daytime, nighttime, anytime actually. And we use this specific one during my trip to Dapitan, where we were riding the roller coasters. We just have this on and just a selfie stick. So great setup for videos.
In one of our upcoming service intervals, we actually talk about the valuable lighting setup, more expensive lighting setups. But next service interval, you are up for a treat.
Because we will be
talking about a fantastic breathing device where you can have unlimited
air supply, which you can enjoy
underwater. And this next one is especially for our friend Brian Davis, because once in a while he has to clean underwater the hull of his beautiful boat, and with that device
he can do it all day
all day long. Unlimited air supply underwater down to 5 meters. Now, how does that sound for you guys?
So don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Yes.
But if they click again, they unsubscribe.
Just subscribe again. I'm Daisy, Dive Monster Jr.
I'm Rudy, Dive Monster Senior.
See you in the next service interval. Bye!